Okay, so doing stuff. Gotta talk to Kai.
Illusory blizzard to enter the domain. Genius. Had we stayed any longer, I think her illusions could have convinced us we had frostbite.
She built a frozen graveyard. She would have let her skeletons tear us apart. Doesn't any of that bother you?
Kai, you must understand. Archmagi don't see the world as you and I do.
I don't trust anyone who treats others' lives so callously. Just be careful, Yardsley.
Okay, Kai's gonna be really upset at us because of some decisions we
Seeing
made.
Capo like that was hard, Envoy. He'd just given up, and we let him do it.
It was his choice to make. He had the Dream Scourge, you know what he would have become.
He still had time, and he should have held on to every minute of it. For Chico's sake, if nothing else. Capo owed them a proper goodbye. Instead of just slipping away like that.
Wait, what is this really about? Chico will be okay.
Got lost in thought. Forget I said anything.
Nah.
And about Capo's secret. I'm glad you kept it. Sharing it would have brought nothing but hurt and confusion to Chico and the others who knew him. I'm glad we could spare them some of their pain.
That's it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Yardsley,
Really? That's it?
why did I wake up to smell perfume in my bedroll this morning?
Don't tease, darling. We both know why.
No one else has complained about my smell.
I was attempting a more subtle approach.
Spraying strong perfume on my stuff isn't subtle.
Oh, is it too strong? I'll try another batch. Perhaps that'll be more to your liking.
Right, that won't be necessary.
Oh, trust me, it's necessary.
Poor dwarf. No respect. Okay, so this time we are going out. We had to bring Kai with us to do his little sad story stuff. Okay, so take Kai, Giada. Yeah, we're good. Oh, dream.
How could they? Beloved that you are, and still they bared their fangs. We blessed the Tabaru Sinakis, and they prick us in return.
You harmed innocents. Of course they're furious. I trust you, but you can't deny that there were casualties.
Blood on the wire. Roots like a wall. We only meant to protect. We thrashed against the blinding light to keep the Akita safe. We never wanted this. So many seedlings lost. We grieved, but we saved many.
Sometimes our emotions drive us to terrible things, I understand. As long as you promise this is in the past, we can move on. You can't take responsibility for anything, can you? Sometimes our emotions drive us to terrible things, I understand.
The burned queen. She hurt us, hurt our people. She did this. Yet still the branches swipe. We mourn, we could not be to blame. They should have shared our love. Their spite? This we could not foresee. But you are here. A green shoot after the fire. You would not raise your hand against us.
Never. It depends on whether you hurt the people I love. As long as our goals are pointed the same way.
Freedom from the garden. A lamp to light our way. Sleep now. Dream of golden poppies on the road ahead.
On those watchtowers. Never saw so much thirdborn blood under them.
Okay, so we are headed that way somehow. I think we have to go through this area here. Because if I go this way, it's going to be about the same distance, it looks like. So, Looks like we're headed southeast. Oh, I forgot to make food and stuff. Yeah, we should be okay. Okay, I did not go southeast.
I still remember the first time I saw these dunes. In the heat haze, they looked just like waves.
God, like abilities, and I have to choose this stuff.
On your right!
Silly lizards.
Try.
Dun, dun.
We'll get him next time, Kai.
Guess I should mark the place where we're going. We're headed that way. So I went off the wrong way. I was looking at the wrong marker. Yeah, looks like I got some more troublemakers down here. Not hit. So much for those guys.
Another glorious battle.
That was very glorious. Word lizards never stood a chance. Oh, there's people in there too. I'm confused. Were they all Dream Scourge? Is that what it was? Dream Draws, whatever they're called.
Thomas Memorial. Never thought anything could contain that man, you know? That booming laugh, that bottomless appetite, boundless energy. Now he's under a pile of rocks.
Souls may carry memories, however faint, of those whom they knew and loved in their next lives, if that helps.
It doesn't, but I appreciate the effort.
Jerk.
This is where you're supposed to distract me. Lighten the mood with a wisecrack or something.
We're pushing over the edge there. I am all out, sorry. After everything, you're still trying to avoid facing this?
Trying? I thought I was doing a pretty good job. There's something I didn't tell you about Thomas' death. Remember how I noticed he'd lost his badge? I went out. I told him I was going to go find it. He told me to stay. I said I'd be right back.
This wasn't a badge. You didn't want to watch it die.
I couldn't stand it. As soon as I was out of there, I just walked. And I kept walking.
Wait, you never went back to Third Bone at all? This was never about paying your respects. This is about your guilt.
You're right. I used to think it would fade over time. But guilt's like a fine wine. Now you know why I never went back to his house in Emerald Stair. Why I never came back to Thirdborn.
Sorry. I can't give you absolution if that's what you're looking for. Can't be just up over this forever.
Don't sell me short, Envoy. I'm nothing if not tenacious. The truth is, traveling with you and Marius, getting to know Giada and Yahtzee, it's felt easy. Too easy.
What's that mean? Reminds you of the good old days, Tama Squad. You say that like it's a bad thing. Crossing living lands, fighting the Doomskirks, and dealing with the Steel Garrote is easy. You say that like it's a bad thing.
Don't get me wrong, it's been nice. But you're so clear-headed, so easy to follow, that I've been able to fall in line and back you up. But I'm not that guy, Envoy. I'm not a joiner. I'm good for a skirmish, some war stories, a few drinks, but I'm not someone you keep around.
What are you talking about?
Come on, you know my story now. I let people down. I let them down when they're counting on me most.
You were hurt and afraid. Have a little self-compassion. So you messed up. Your real failing is refusing to learn from it. Quit moping. You act like you're the only person who's ever let anyone down. So you're just not going to try at all. That sounds so much better.
Oh, I know I'm not. The world is full of every kind of selfish, greedy, cowardly bastard you can imagine. Doesn't make it any better to be one of them. I know what I am. I'm finally facing it.
Don't pretend you're brave. This is cowardice. You came all this way to honor Tama. Is this what you'd say if you were here? Relationships are about sticking around and making things right. What do you want me to say? It sounds like you've got it figured out. I don't like to see you beating yourself up like this. Come on this way. Is that what you'd say if he was here?
But he's not here, and that is because of me. I'm finally owning that.
You left more than Tama behind. You left the rest of Thirdborn to fend for themselves. You made Tama's memory burden. It's no way to love him or honor or sacrifice. You're choosing to give up. You're letting your regret define you.
What? No, I didn't.
You told me yourself how rarely you talk about him. Then prove it. Talk about him the way he'd want you to be remembered.
He died pulling my ass out of the fire, and I still let him face it alone. How can I remember him without remembering that?
Remember him the way you described him to me, as caring, loyal, and brave. You effed up, accept it, and let it go so you can remember him the way he deserves. Show yourself the kindness he would have shown you. What would he say?
He'd tell me to pull my head out of the muck and look to what's ahead. That I messed up, but that's no reason to keep messing up. And he'd probably do it over a cup of his awful murk brew. I never realized I'd let my failure change the way I remembered him.
Let's fix that.
One of the things I loved about Tama was how he gave us all a fresh start. No matter where we'd come from or what we'd done. I drifted to Paradise, but never thought about where I'd go from this. Tama always talked about the places he hoped to see. The islands of Deadfire, the tundras of Nasitok, the ancient cities of Old Valia. Maybe I ought to see some of those places for us both. As a traveler, not a soldier. Once we've found the garden and dealt with the Steel Garrote.
It's a good plan. I'm glad for you. I hope that brings you what you're looking for.
One way to find out, isn't there? I've got some things to sort out, but it feels good to have something to look forward to.
Okay. We done with that? So... Oh, that's the city up there. Oh. More lizards. More? Pesky undead things, or sorry, mushroom things. Hey, Photron, welcome back. Long time? Avowed, yes, Avowed. Sparklies. Yeah, it's a sparklies. Okay, so. Oh, that's the home of the lizard men we took care of earlier. I really don't want to be running around. So I can go hunting for treasure with a stupid treasure map, find that stupid totem stuff too. Has to with the Zoe trips. Never test this, but you have a lot of hours and pillars of eternity of this world. Yeah, it's the same world, but you know, fairly different, I would say. Yes, different type of game. That sparkles there.
Who disturbs us? Fear in the eyes!
Okay, not necessary.
Another soul for the...
Come back this way. They don't. Yeah, it's the same world. This takes place after Deadfire. So I'm guessing that's 2, right? Let's see. Stuff. $900 hours. Prequels. don't know if they're considered prequels, but it's a little bit of time though. I don't think I've really been over here yet. Color. Pretty colors. All this loot and nobody's protecting it. Something's wrong. Much orange. Dead. Dead.
That'll show him.
You're playing as a wizard. Actually, Arcane Scholar. Wizard. Focusing on mostly shock or electricity, whatever you want to call it, and a little bit of poison. Oh yeah, and wands. You saw me.
Is the depth.
Spear in the eye! Not bad, boy.
Stay there. You should have stayed down there. Been up there, I don't think. Can I get up there is the problem, though. We're getting across from here. Ow, that hurt a lot.
I'll fix it.
Stringle Adra. Up there.
Not saying a word.
Please don't. There's something here. Where to go? There it is. Spiders.
Another one down.
Unseek! Arcane!
Hey, what's picking on me?
Unseek!
And poison. So, grog. Where's my grog? There you are. Grog kills the poison. Nothing? Just bugs?
Yeah.
It's almost reachable. It's just out of reach, though. It's too high up. That's reachable. Oh, we have to burn this. We have a grenade for that. That would be the Magron's Fury. And go. Think we can make that jump? Ta-da. We can interact with this and talk to our the voice in our head. See what she has to say, maybe.
Something happened here. A spinner lay its trap in the dark. A home became a prison became a home. We thrash against the web that binds. What must we do to escape?
Is there anyone you can call for? Is there anyone you can use? Stay calm. You don't devise a plan until you clear your head. Wait for the thing that imprisoned you to grow complacent, then strike. What's your point? You can't know what we're capable of until we're there. Complacent, then strike.
Learn its ways to survive. The prey becomes the predator. Your resolve pulses within us.
Oh, it cleansed it. Leveled up too. Level 21. Yeah, I got a point to spend here. The question is on what? Might. Some more damage. More crit. More essence. Range. We're already sitting at 11. Let's increase our might. Okay, abilities. Wizard, we have 1 point to spend. What, I have no idea now. Do more wand stuff. This goes to rank. This just bounces more. This just gives us temporary health. This is more targets. So this is reach some place and then more lightning strikes. Because we're using a grimoire, I'm going to boost it up a rank when we do that. Tempting. We can just increase all our shock damage by 10% more. Let's do more damage. Actually, this one jumps from 20 to 35%. We'll do that. So our little green beam does a little bit more damage for draining health. As long as we're not fighting undead, it's great.
Yeah.
So is there anything up higher is the question, and can we get there? It doesn't look like it. Oh. Well, I can see it right there. This is just picking up equipment upgrade pieces is what all that stuff is.
Yeah.
Oh, now we know we're going to bounce off that and fall to our death. I mean, not to our death. It's a little ramp over there, isn't there?
Yeah.
So close, not going to happen. Get right over here, right? Nope. Oh, and this is what what's-her-face is for. Shit. Atsley can remove that. There's no way to get her back here quickly, is there? Thank you. See you, Fotech. Thanks for watching. Have a good to see you again. It's been a while. Have a good evening. Electric. It's the Iron Soul Pod. I need my grenades to get rid of that. Frigid Mist. Nope. Green Cloud of Noxious Mist, so it's poison, regular thing, so we don't have anything to get rid of that. Well, that sucks. I mean, there's probably nothing in there really worthwhile. Well, it's just more ingredients, basically. It's all Kai's fault. Okay, let's I mean, we can run around here and kill stuff, but let's progress with the story, I think. And for that, we need to go up there. And nearest camp is over here. So we need to swap out, swap out
You say
Kai
it's quite
for
often.
Yatzling.
Do you need assistance?
No, I'm good. Kai wants to talk to us about his little
Thank you for telling us about
guilt
Tama.
trip.
For what it's worth, I don't think less of you. Dealing with grief, it's never easy.
I've lost people before. You're right. The grief is never easy. What I didn't know how to deal with was the shame, knowing I'd failed them.
We never fail those who love us. But our conscience tells us otherwise.
Listen, thank you for visiting Tama's memorial with me. I didn't think I'd ever trust someone the way I trusted him, but both of you have a clarity of purpose I've never seen in anyone else. I'm happy to be proven wrong.
Your necklace looks different. Looks darker. I'm here for you anytime. Now that you've paid your respects to Tama, how are you feeling? I want to know about blah, blah, blah.
Like I just woke up with a hangover. Every feeling, every memory I tried to keep a lid on is sloshing around, and I'm struggling to keep my balance. But I'm also remembering moments I hadn't let myself think on in a long time. Feeling warmth I couldn't get close to.
That's wonderful. The pain won't disappear, but you'll get better at dealing with it.
Yeah, after I ride out the worst of it.
We think of grief as a burden, as something to be conquered. After a while, it gets to be so familiar, it's almost a source of comfort.
I wish this were another burden to conquer. That would feel easier. It's hard to imagine grief ever being a comfort, but I'll have to take your word for it.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Thanks. I'll get there. And thank you for seeing this through with me. Was there something else?
Nope.
Shake the sand out of your bedroll before you settle in.
Done? Done. Okay, let's get out of here. Alright, Kai goes away. Keep Jada and Yatzli. What was that? Okay, now we get to go quick travel up there and go to the next map. Oh, sure. Gonna put us in a better spot. Didn't hurt much.
Safe travels to you.
Yeah, it looks can use some help.
Ludwig may have a skull for a face, but her fury was clear enough. If her path crosses ours again, it'll be ugly.
Frankly, I'll take any opportunity we get to ruin Ludwig's day.
I'll say this much for the Inquisitor. She's stubborn, like a rat. We've thwarted her twice now, but she keeps burrowing deeper into the living lands.
I'd say we shouldn't stay on her bad side, but I'm not sure she has any other sides.
You know her better than any of us. What's your read?
Death guards are powerful, but not unstoppable. Ludwig is undead, not immortal.
Indeed. Undeath is her strength and her weakness.
But you're saying there's a chance.
Well, the joke's on her in any case. Ludwig won't get very far without that map. She'll be scratching her skull.
Somehow, I don't think she'll let that stop her for long.
And Ludwig definitely strikes me as someone who doesn't leave food on her plate.
You and I are both adherents. We'll find a way to work it out. I can deal with her if I have to. I might have bitten off more than I can chew. If I can avoid unnecessary violence, I will. I can deal if I have to.
I believe it. And we'll cross that bridge with you when we get to it.
Ludwig and her steel garrote have the numbers and the power. But we have spunk and a map. And that might just be enough to find the garden before she does.
We're all competing for the same thing. A place we barely understand, with no guarantees of what we'll find there. Still, I am determined to reach the garden, above all else.
Ugh, that's just a pile of Sokka.
You have something to say, Marius? You know something we don't?
Generally, debatable, but about the garden, definitely. You won't find a Bleste thing. This wild beetle chase of yours is a Page-Raku waste of time. To get to the garden, you have to go through Galawain's tusks. The land is made of lava and acid. It wants to eat you alive.
So it's tough odds. We've gotten this far together.
Tough odds is an extra Zarb jumping in at the last minute. This is a long trek, on foot, through a land that can barely support life. I don't have to be a Bleste oracle to know this won't go how you think it will.
The lands needs my help. I have orders from an emperor I swore to obey. I want to find the cause of the Dream Scourge, and the garden is our best clue. What's your brilliant plan, then?
I don't know, Nimdut. I do know whatever I come up with is better than do whatever the voice in my head tells me to do. I'm done here. Do whatever Bleste planning you want to do. You don't need me for that.
Let's just take a breath, Marius. You don't mean that.
Nope. I said what I said. Come get me when it's time to go.
Poor Marius. Some things really rattled him.
I've never seen Marius like this. Something's going on with him, but I don't know what.
I'll go talk to him, give him time. He'll be fine in a few hours. I can't trust him now. I can't tell what he might do. If he comes at me like that again, I'll have to put him down. I'll talk to him.
Be gentle with him. Or if not gentle, understanding.
Well, hopefully Marius will be okay soon. We have to get going if we want to get to the garden before Ludwig.
We won't get far unless we look after each other. Now's your chance.
No. And there he is. Okay, Grumpy.
I know what you're gonna say. Marius, you need to slow down. Think about your feelings. Well, I don't want to think about my feelings. So just let me be alone for a bit.
I want you to know what got you so upset. I feel like this isn't about the map or the garden even. You seem to be looking for any excuse not to go to Galawain's Tusk, alright? Just be ready to go when we leave for Galawain's Tusk. That one.
It is. And it isn't. I'm not sure what it is, really. Just the thought of going back to Galawain's tusks makes my heart feel like it's going to explode. I sweat. My ears ring. I can't breathe. When it seems like we're really heading there, I feel like I'm dying.
Breathe, Marius. You're safe here.
Right. Thanks. I understand not wanting to go back, but why can't I just thinking about it makes me feel ill. I need some time alone, Envoy. I need to get some rest. I'll be ready to go when the time comes.
Okay, you're not traveling with us for the most part. Little troublemaker. Okay, so let's make some food before I forget. Okay, so cook stuff. Maximum essence. We need some more of this. Essence regeneration, perception, maximum essence. Rock, we're good on. Work brew, sure. Maximum health. Beetle pie. I had this before. I don't know if I had the beetle pie before. Cookies. Okay, good enough for now. What's that? So, new land. This one is Galloway's Tusks, which is way up there.
Quiet, you! You can imprison our bodies, but not our voices.
Pick up the free stuff before we go anywhere. Uh-oh, they saw us. There we go. Go deal with them in a second. Exceptional bow. Bows I'm not using. Okay. Camp down there. So, who are you guys?
Does this amuse you, seeing your kin caged like beasts?
No true kin would desert Solace. All we have are our oaths to Nandru, and you broke them.
Ah, so they're not just rude to outsiders then.
The damn oaths again. You might as well be the one in chains. Our founder, Nandru, didn't intend for his people to starve. I'd bet you my kidneys he didn't build Solace Keep so we can die of starvation in it. No, he would have wanted us to live.
Honestly, I don't care anymore. I'm getting too hungry to even think.
That's horrible. What's going on here? Why aren't you feeding your prisoners?
What's going on here is Pargrunen business. Stay out of it, Outlander.
Yeah, don't need a blessed outsider pretending they know anything. Move along.
Can't imagine why you even set foot here. These are Pargrunen lands, last I checked.
Meaning mind your tongue and your judgment while you're here, outsider. These folk have done much to deserve their cages.
Hey, Fenny, welcome back. Why does Yahtzee look like an old TV on a static channel? Because I had to downgrade my graphics driver in order to stop the game from randomly crashing, and that's the side effect. She's staticky, or at least her face is. Trying to see a prisoner defending their jailer. Fine, I'm looking for an old godless tower marking the way to the garden. Just think they have a right to better food. Strange to see a prisoner defending their jailer.
Strange that you think we'd care about your opinion. Saka, get out of here.
And you assholes need to feed us.
There's no food. We barely have decent meals ourselves. Why waste any of it on people who won't stay and fight?
Saka, don't tell the outsider that. These bastards wanted to abandon the keep.
If they were going to abandon their people, they don't deserve the resources. Imagine if you were in their place instead. Be out of your beard if you just tell me where the godless tower is.
Fine. Anything to be done looking at you. Follow the main road north and then east. You'll find some dirt paths to follow after you hit the cliffs. Now mind your business.
Boy, such angry little dwarves. I know, it's redundant. Good shield. Well, maybe not a good one, but it's a shield. Now look at all the bugs around here. Just marking it so it shows up on our map. Yeah, good. It says she killed the bugs. Or bugs. Hey, where'd you come from?
I'm sick.
They all dead yet? Thank you.
I was worried for a second.
You are welcome. Now, go kill something.
Just did. Just did.
Bugs. Always bugs.
I agree. Always bugs. Kind of low in that mana, but that's okay.
Hello, Vincent. It is time to take a break. Go get some more water while you are up. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyme.com/support or type !treats in chat, or you can watch the ads during the break. Thank you.
Ow.
Your next break is in 1 hour.
Dead now? I think they are. What's this place? Free stuff laying around again. Okay. Sparkles, there we go. There's a light spell. Stew. Bad place to die was stew.
Disgusting, but fascinating.
Yes. And we will investigate this when I get back from break, because I do take a break. I'm almost out of water, and get up and stretch my legs, go talk to Mrs. Gimpy, see what Rocket's doing. Probably sleeping, but anyway. Be back shortly. Thank you very much for watching, and enjoy the dog video.